Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Lane from Powered by Velocity. I'm back playing Madden Draft Champions on the Xbox One. Last series, we went undefeated. I am the best at drafting and draft champions. So this video is going to be me doing a full draft plus the first game. Hopefully a first game. It doesn't seem to ever go like that. But if you like the Madden Draft Champions, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I have a bunch of series up already and I'm going to keep going. Once this one's over, I'm going to start a new one. So if you love watching these types of videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel. But let's hop right into this. We got to pick a head coach. Now, usually I like to take Rex Ryan, but I've taken him before, so I think we're going to mix it up. We're going to take Bruce Arians, who's doing a phenomenal job in Arizona. So maybe he'll make me a good team. I don't know. I don't know how the coach goes into this at all. I don't know if it does. So we got Hatcher, Johnson, and Roll. Chris Johnson had some good years, but other than that, he hasn't been too great. So I think we're going to take Antrell? I don't know how to say that. We're going to take Roll. He's the highest rated player, plus I'd like to build a good secondary. I always say the best secondary in draft champions is what wins you the game. So like I said, we're going TJ Ward. So we started out with a cornerback, and then we got a strong safety. Now all we really need is a quarterback, and then we'll be good to go. So we're going to take another cornerback. We're going to take Rhodes. I've never really heard of him, but I like to have a good secondary, as I've been saying over and over and over again. So we could take Terrence Williams. He's not the greatest player. And I've never heard of Efert, so I'm going to take the right tackle who I've also never heard of, but I like to build a good offensive line, obviously. Hopefully we can get a good quarterback. Matthew Stafford is not a good quarterback, and I do not want C.J. Anderson. I've sure so many people drafted him in fantasy leagues, like the full season ones, and they're probably regretting it because I don't even know who is running wild for that team, but I just imagine it's not C.J. Anderson. So right now we don't really have good choices. I love Vince Wilfork. D'Angelo Williams, he's kind of old. I don't think it's necessary to take him. So I think we'll go with Wilfork because I need to be somebody. I like to play on defense, the defensive line, so he'll usually be in, I would assume. Do we take a strong safety? We did. So I don't think you can move him over to free safety. We don't really need another cornerback. And Jason Pierre-Paul, he's probably, I wonder if he's missing fingers in this. You don't really need any of these positions. I feel like it'd be on the safe side to take a third cornerback because we don't really need Pierre-Paul. But he's also an 85. I think we'll take him. I don't think we need three cornerbacks, really. And they like to throw cornerbacks out a lot in this, so I don't think it's necessary to take three of them. Did I take a right tackle? I did take a right tackle. Okay, we're just out of principle. We're taking a left outside linebacker because I do not need another defensive lineman. Defensive lineman does nothing really in this game, and in my personal opinion, in the game at all. That's going to be controversial probably because obviously they're important, but you need a good secondary in football. Defensive line, other than J.J. Watt, I think that can come later really. So we got Hightower, we got Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham hasn't really been doing much in the NFL this year, but I don't know if that's just because he has Russell Wilson throwing to him. So we're going to take him. The only quarterback we've been offered so far is Matthew Stafford. I hope they give me somebody else. So we're not taking either of those positions. So we're going to take Sean Lee. He's very injury prone in real life. So I don't know if that's going to be a big mistake. I don't think that really factors in. Marcus Mariota. Is that who I want to take? That's kind of a tough choice because they give me two 90s and then they give me Mariota. But then we also have three more choices to get a quarterback. Who's my quarterback if I don't have Mariota? Mark Sanchez or Brandon Whedon. That's like the bums of the bums. Unless they gave me Joe Flacco, then he's the #1 bum. So we're going to take... Oh, man, this is a tough choice. It's hard to pass up on a 90 for a 76. But if we don't get a quarterback, we're going to have Mark Sanchez. I don't even think we have a running back yet. We're going to go with Chris Lofton. Or is that Curtis Lofton? I think I might have said Curtis Lofton. Now, I might regret that pick. I do not know, but we're going to take that risk. So we're going to go with Eddie Lacy. That's kind of a tough choice, too. Steve Smith's pretty good. But we're going to need a running back. But a lot of running backs get, like, they give you a running back usually in the legend round at the end. So I think, just off my experience, I think we're just going to take Steve Smith. I hope I don't regret this whole draft. Give me somebody good. They gave me a left outside linebacker, a cornerback, and Rob Ninkovich. I'm going to go Ninkovich. Now here comes the moment of truth. Quarterback or running back, please. Clinton Portis, Ogden, and Reed. I guess we're going Clinton Portis. he had some good years, so it's going to be tough. We got Mark Sanchez starting at cornerback. Quarterback. I think I said cornerback, but quarterback. It's going to be a weird team. Usually I get somebody like halfway decent at quarterback. So it's going to be a little bit different. We got Steve Smith, we got Jimmy Graham, we got Clinton Portis on offense. Who do we got on defense? I think our defense is pretty good. TJ Ward, Entre Roll, Rhodes, Ninkovich, Wilfork, Pierre-Paul. We got a beast defensive line, which I don't really like, but we're going to hop right into the first game, guys. See you in a second. So without a good starting quarterback, we're definitely going to have to rely on Clinton Portis. I'm going to want to give it to Jimmy Graham as much as possible, though, but that's actually one of my videos for prior series is called Jimmy Graham is Bad. So it's kind of looking bad that I picked him, but at that choice, I didn't really have much of a choice. I think it was like Jimmy Graham, a running back. I think it was Eddie Lacy. And like, I don't really want Eddie Lacy, and they always give you good running backs in like the legend rounds. So, I mean, I don't think it was a terrible choice. We'll see if Mark Sanchez can make some plays, though. We're going to need to get a play that Jimmy Graham is going to be in. We're going to go with this closed zone across. I'm assuming that's going to mean Jimmy Graham's going to cut across the middle. I haven't yet to be offered Rob Gronkowski, and it hurts me in the inside. They didn't even put him on the field. He's my best guy on the team, and oh god damn it, I didn't catch that ball. Okay, we're not gonna be like other players that play this, and I'm gonna punt it. I mean, I have Mark Sanchez, so you can't really blame me. My defense is pretty good. We didn't get the best of teams this time around, but I'm gonna play it. I mean, if we lose, I lose. We start a new one. It's not the end of the world. Oh, he almost dropped that. That's bad. Is he really gonna return it? Oh my god. What did he get to? Oh, he got past midfield. That's terrible. So he's got Marshawn Lynch. He's got Moore, who I'm not exactly sure who Moore is. But just the fact that he has Marshawn Lynch is a big problem. I don't know who he has for a quarterback, and he didn't seem to have any good wide receivers. He has Cam Newton. So this guy's got the good stuff. I got some defensive linemen who I hate. I hate defensive linemen in this game. Maybe Wilfork will surprise me. I doubt it. Oh, God, he stepped out of bounds. Thank you. Cam Newton's been having a pretty good year in the NFL this year. He has I swear they drafted Cam Newton, and they're like, we're going to take all your receivers away. You want Steve Smith? We ain't going to pay him. You want some other guys? We're going to get rid of them. We're not going to sign them. You're just going to have to deal with it. And he's been doing pretty good this year. I know last year they made it to the playoffs with like I think it was a 7-8-1 record. I know they had a tie. I'm not exactly sure what their exact record was, but this year they're 4-0 at this moment in time, which I believe is the 7th. Yep, October 7th. Dating the video. I'll let you know when I upload it. But I mean, he's been playing pretty well. Marshawn Lynch has been injured in real life, which is kind of a shame. He's one of my favorite running backs to watch in the league, just because he's such a beast, which is probably why his nickname's Beast Mode. But they just gave it to him in the Super Bowl against my Patriots. Probably would have been game over. I think the Patriots at that point might have had like 2 timeouts and like 50 seconds to score. I mean, it's possible, but not realistic, I guess, would be the way to put it. Ooh, fumble! Get that ball! Yes, Jason Pierre-Paul! Who cares if he's missing a finger? He still got it. That's a big mistake by him. He had definitely the opportunity to score. It's not the end of the world because it's just a tie game 0-0, but that's huge. Woo! Come on, Clinton! Oh, I fucked up. I started hitting left trigger. If you do left trigger, you can do like power moves, like power juke or a power like to run over people. And I thought I was going to get hit a little bit earlier, so I did that. But I probably could have broke away and scored. I'm going to try to hit. They don't really have any plays for Jimmy Graham, but we're going to, because they have nobody in no safeties or anything. So Jimmy Graham should be pretty wide open. Guess I'm wrong, though. All right, 2nd and 10. Why? I don't know why he doesn't have any safeties in the game right now. Does he know that I don't have anybody to pass it to, or I have Mark Sanchez as my quarterback? It's kind of strange. What do you guys think of my team, though? I mean, I want to say it's terrible because it is pretty bad, but I get some options, and they're not letting me throw it to Jimmy Graham. Please, it's all I want. Oh, I fumbled the ball now. Are you kidding me? Is that the kind of game this is going to be? Fumbles, turnovers, all kinds of crap. Come on, Mark Sanchez. I know you had the butt fumble, but you cannot let that happen. you played some good games last year against, when you were on the Eagles. I think you still are on the Eagles, and you had some decent games. Can't let that happen. This is going to be a tough game. I don't know what. Oh boy, don't jump off sides. Is that Ninkovic? I think that might be Ninkovic. I love Ninkovic. He just came out of nowhere. I don't know if any of you guys pay attention to the Patriots, but I think he got signed to the special teams first, or maybe he got drafted. He might have got drafted by a different team. And then like they let him go, we signed him, and he played special teams, and he just worked his way up till starting like on the defensive line. And he's been a beast, like underrated, I think. A lot of people don't give him credit, but he's pretty good. I mean, he's no J.J. Watt or anything like that, but you can't say he's a bad player. I guess you can't really say any player is a bad player other than Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is terrible. I will always say that Joe Flacco is terrible. Is he going to run it again? Woo-hoo-hoo! What a hit! Sean Lee is... I don't know much about Sean Lee, but I listen to First Take every day. I listen to their podcast because I'm usually at work, and I listen to podcasts while I'm at work. But I heard he's pretty good, but he's very injury prone. Get off that line. Oh my God, this guy's he's making a lot of mistakes. I don't know if this is just how he plays, or maybe he hasn't played much Madden, but he'd have to get rid of the ball there. Speaking of Sean Lee, though, Dallas Cowboys are getting injury prone all over the place. What is it? Romo's injured. Des Bryant's injured. How do I let him almost get a first down rushing? Who else is injured? I think Orlando Scandrick got injured, he really got a first down. I just let Cam Newton run for 17 yards and get a first down. That's a joke. An absolute joke. Woo! Marshawn Lynch, who's beast mode now. Through week 4, though, NFL's looking kind of sloppy. I hate to say it. I mean, the Patriots are looking pretty good. The Green Bay Packers are looking good. Panthers are looking good. Falcons are looking good. But other than that, the teams that you expect to look really, really like a legitimate team, like the Seahawks, aren't looking that great. Colts looking very, very bad. Andrew Luck's not even playing at the moment, which they should have lost to. I think they played the Jaguars, and they should have lost to them. And I'm kind of sad they didn't, because I just want Indy to they have to rat out the Patriots for something that I guess I would say Deflategate was much to do about nothing. That's like Stephen A. Smith would say, but there's a bunch of teams that should be doing a lot better aren't doing that well. And he really just went for a fake field goal and failed. Why do people play like this? Just play the game right. I want a legitimate threat to me. I don't want to keep going 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. It keeps happening, but I don't want it to happen. Well, obviously I want to go 4-0, but I don't want it to be so easy. Like, I have a terrible team right now. Maybe not terrible, but not like an elite team. I have Mark Sanchez as my quarterback. I think the past few I had Russell Wilson. I had Flacco, unfortunately, who sucks. I had Brady. Like, top-notch quarterbacks, and now I just got bums. Basically the only way to put it. And they're just letting me throw it all over them. And I'm not sure if maybe he just has a really weird team like me. It's possible. He has Cam Newton who ran all over me. He just didn't kick the field goal for some reason. He gets the ball in the second half, too, which confuses me. I would have just kicked the field goal. Maybe you can stop me a little bit. I mean, anything's possible at this point in the game. It's only the second quarter, almost the end of the second, and it's 0-0. That's rare in these draft champions games. And why is Jimmy Graham still not in the goddamn game? I just want to throw him the ball. Ooh, now we got a touchdown. Let's do some dancing. Let's do some dancing. So I ended up getting another touchdown before the end of the second quarter, which is kind of silly since we didn't score for the whole first quarter and almost the whole second quarter, which I'll show right now.
It's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, he's in the clear all the way home and all alone. That return's good for about 21. The Jets offense back on the
So it's 1st and 10. I got to give this kid a little bit of credit, even though I think this is the first time he's ever played Madden or even watched football, which kind of sounds strange since we're in America, and that seems to be what everyone likes to watch. But he called it. This is what happened. I kicked off the ball after I scored my 14th point, and then he got it with one. He ran back, got it to 1 second, and then called a timeout. And then he threw an interception. Actually, this guy's playing kind of terrible. That's looked like that might have been a forward or an illegal forward pass. But what do I know? So I'm liking that this kid is already playing the third quarter. You're down 2 touchdowns, but he ain't giving up. I appreciate that. He likes to run this goddamn ball, though. Fumble it.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
I can't believe I'm winning 14-0, though. It might just be because this kid's inexperienced at Madden, but... Ooh, Ninkovich! He really caught that for a touchdown. Wow, that was a good play. I'll give him that. I don't know who that was, but that was an amazing catch. So, mistakes were made. Not going to say I threw an interception because I didn't. But I might have went for it on 4th down for no reason whatsoever. And I'm going to regret it, I bet. Why does this guy like running? That's a flag. Trying to throw the ball and you're way past that line. So what's better, 2nd and 15? Oh, 2nd and 15. I thought it was going to say 1st and 15 or 2nd and 10. Never really sure. I'd like to know, like, I would have liked to have been there when they made the penalties. You ever think that? Like, or like when they decided how many points each thing was. Who's the guy that, like, they were at midfield or something and they're like, you know, it'd be pretty good if we could kick the ball like 30 yards between 2 poles and we'll get a point. And someone was like, that's pretty good. But how about 3 points? Someone's like, you know what? That seems right. 3 points seems like the perfect amount of points. Like, I always wondered that because it's weird. Because I don't know, how did 7 points become the thing? How did the 6 points for a touchdown, 1 point for an extra point? Like, all the points, all the games have usually, like, scores that make sense. Like, basketball, you get 2 for a basket, which I guess doesn't make that much sense if you think about it because a free throw is only 1. But I would like to have been there when they decided what the points are going to be worth, what a field goal even was, things like that. I've been meaning to look into it, but I just never have. Whoa, that was woo! No reason to really hit him, but sure. All right, 3rd and 7. He has to go for a touchdown. I mean, he doesn't have to at this point, but it's just smart to, I would say. Ooh, fumble! Pierre-Paul is quite a beast today. Who cares how many fingers he doesn't have? He's getting 2 fumble recoveries like a beast. So like my plan was previously, we're going to waste some clock. We're going to hopefully win this game on this drive. We're going to score a touchdown and just waste the rest of the clock. Get through him, Clinton Portis. You guys should let me know. Is Clinton Portis does he run hard or is he more finesse? I don't know. Would it be a power running back? Would probably be the name of it. Let me know down in the comments below. Okay, guys, my guy decided to quit the game rather than me just waste the clock away. So anyways, guys, if you like Draft Champions, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know how my team is. I think it's kind of trashy. But also make sure you check out my podcast that me and Justin just started on my channel. This channel got rebranded to Powered by Velocity. That's a name we'll explain at a later date, hopefully. But we do a podcast. We upload the topic by topic Monday through Thursday, and then the full podcast goes up on Friday, and we're trying to get it on podcast services in case you like to do that stuff while you're at work or in the car or stuff like that. But anyways, guys, if you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out the channel, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.